Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from One Hive Gazette, here with the next video, and today we're looking at some very interesting attacks. These are attacks that don't necessarily fit into any one army composition. It's looking at the base, seeing what it calls for, and applying the right troops, whatever that is. So we're seeing at Town Hall 10 especially, but also some of the higher Town Hall levels, people designing, weird bases, things that are not easy to hit with the traditional, hog attacks with the wall wrecker, your typical Sui battle blimp, La Luna attacks, or your frozen witch. Things that require a little more thought. So just a quick video, just maybe kind of try to inspire some ideas for you guys as you're attacking. This first one, a nice dragon attack, and you can see all the air defenses on one side of the base. The heroes create a nice funnel, so the dragons are going to go in, get the expos. The multi-infernos won't do a whole lot of damage. And then check this out. Loon's coming through, has one hound to tank the back end. Went ahead and used a battle blimp for those two air defenses. Then that clone spell on the balloons to make a few more. Ton of balloons still left up, and like I said, these multis cannot really hurt the dragons. They just don't do enough damage. So this base is crushed. There's loons everywhere. Some of them will disappear as the clone spell wears off, but there's plenty of dragons as well. Very nice hit to Lanny. This was our final Town Hall 10 attack of the war, and definitely made it pay off. So identify the base and don't try to force things on it. Don't force your typical wall wrecker, kill squad, back end hogs, or your typical Sui hero Lalo or frozen witch, because bases are set up to defend that. They're not always set up to defend the more weird attacks that have army compositions that are unusual and very base specific. So get away from those cookie cutter armies, especially at Town Hall 10, as bases tend to kind of get more weird. Let's take a look at one of my attacks. I purposely didn't show this one on the stream because I wanted to save it for this video. This was a cleanup attack, and oftentimes you need to know the Teslas if you're going to do kind of a more outlandish attack like this. You can see I'm going to get all 4 Teslas with my queen on this walk just for the price of 1 rage. The queen is great at getting Tesla farms on walks. Because the Teslas don't have much range, and they have even less range to make them pop. So basically, as the Tesla triggers, that's when the queen's going to target it, more or less. So the Teslas are not effective at all at stopping queen walks, which is why this worked out very nicely. Gets a little bit close here because the queen gets low. The Skelly spell makes her waste a few shots as the rage wears off, but she's going to be okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a wall wrecker at 12 and then witches on the side. This is almost that queen walk vomit attack. If you guys watched a little bit of CWL season, season 4, the one before this, where Town Hall 11s did this here and there, where you have the queen walk go into a mass bowler, then you put witches on the other side as part of the funnel. That's basically what this was, but also, once again, we're avoiding that cookie cutter army. Doesn't have to just be that queen walk vomit, but look at this multi. It's off the side. It's not going to be targeted for a little while by those bowlers or the queen or anything, especially with the hound and the CC to distract the queen. So I bring 6 hogs and a heal. That way the multi goes down, so it's not going to be a hassle. Also quite a few freezes to kind of keep all that damage off everything. Let the wall wrecker push through. Great value from these freezes, the first 2 especially. Here come the hogs, and like I said, they're going to take out that multi before it does too much work on anything. The wall wrecker pushes very far, and then I just go ahead and use the freeze to kind of help protect the bowlers inside of it. But this is what I'm saying, guys. You'll see how many troops are left up at the end. The witches on the outside, the heroes in the middle, and then the hogs coming from the other side. All works out very nicely. So look at the base and don't be afraid to kind of see which parts of the base are susceptible to which types of troops and kind of match those together into one cohesive attack. Because as you guys can see, it's these types of attacks that maybe aren't the first thing you think of as the attack meta that can crush some of these bases. Now, it's not to say be too fancy. If you're in a random search, maybe against clans that don't have quite as good bases as some of the clans in CWO Invite, you might be able to pull off frozen witches or stuff that's more common much more easily. and just go with that. But if the bases are very well tested and they're set up to defend against those common strategies, that's when you want to bust out some of these more unique attacks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very quick, wanted to show these two nice attacks and give you guys some potentially some ideas for attacks of your own at Town Hall 10 and above and below, depending on where you are right now. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good war at Akahazi Bomber 2. Once again, we got the victory if you did not see the stream, and we're getting ready for our week 3 matchup. So I hope to see you guys at the stream next weekend. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bisectatron out.